Alright, so I came down here to get redstone, and yeah, I'm just grabbing everything else that isn't redstone, or redstone adjacent even. I'm grabbing so much tin right now. Which we'll need all the tin when we want to go to space, because going to space will be interesting. I will also try to configure the new mod to handle the planets, which it seems a bit different for configuring it. It seems a little more complicated, but honestly it will be more fun because I haven't played this space mod in a long time, and it's nice to give you all a new space mod that you haven't seen before. Probably. Or if you have seen it, it's not been a very long time. But again, this is welcome back to Kitchen Sink. Did I preface this video by saying that, or did I just go straight into the video? Anyway, I need to get redstone, and that is for the mechanism thing. There's so much ore here. This is Kitchen Sink. Do not ask why there's so much ore in Kitchen Sink, because every mod adds its own ore, and I do not care to actually change that, because it is Kitchen Sink. It's supposed to be crap. Here we have redstone. This is the first material we'll need for making the thing. Well, the material that we need more of to make the thing, but also I love all of this. And you see this thing has actually 500 durability, so we've already made it for like half the material. There's still advanced rocketry stuff here as well, which is nice. Let me see. Oh, let's see about this. I can deal with this water here using magic. Like this, check this out. Boom. No more water. And now I can come and grab... This is, look at this, just minerals galore. Too many minerals? Maybe. I don't think so. My opinion, this is perfectly fine, but if you want to play your kitchen sink your way, go ahead and do that. Make it less minerals. That's always cool. Anyway, we should be able to make this stuff now. With this magnesium too. I'll grab this magnesium because I will need this as well for future projects that we'll be able to do soon. Making better tools, notably. Also, we're now in peaceful mode because I've had too much of those enemies. I'm done with them. I'm just done. I just want to get on to my space exploration fun. Maybe when we get to space, I'll turn them back on. We'll see, because I don't know. I don't even remember if there's any enemies in this space. I believe there is. We'll see. Alrighty, so now that we have all of our different materials that we dug out of the ground, this is very useful stuff. We got uranium. Oh, that's bad. Oh, it isn't. Harvest with pickaxe 2. I have no clue why it tells me what pickaxe I need for this, but this one says it needs pickaxe level 1, which means I could do it with pickaxe stone, or like what? Whereas pickaxe 0, you're not your hand. Pickaxe 0, it must be wood. So then, therefore, okay, that makes sense. Right, we should have everything we need now for making what I need to make. But this requires gold, this, and this. The only thing that's weird about 112 Extended Edition HBM mod is that it changes the texture of iron and gold and stuff, which is weird. Because, like, you know, you expect to see not like a modern Minecraft gold or iron, and then you end up with the modern Minecraft gold and iron. But here we have 2 energy tablets, which are ready for assembling into a turbine. The first one, which is now amazing, because this means I can now. Is it like this? Oh, it is like that. I didn't even realize it was like that. So now I can just get rid of this guy, because he's useless. He's been replaced with the superior wind turbine, which is amazing. It's not the most amazing thing, because we'll have to upgrade eventually to better power sources, but for now, this is amazing. And also amazing is the fact that soon I will be able to set up even more amazing power supplies. I will show you in a bit. And that we have the enrichment chamber. We have basically built the first stage of the actual ore processing setup. Which next you would need a crusher, purification chamber. We'll get on to that in a second, but now I want to get started on something else that's a little different from what you would normally expect with a mechanism playthrough, or with a kitchen sink pack. We're gonna go ahead and get started on the HBM machines and stuff, but not HBM machines, just like for like an HBM playthrough. Like what would you expect for an HBM playthrough, right? You expect HBM machines. Well, I'm going to skip a lot of that for now, and I'm gonna focus on getting us to some interesting items. namely the heat system, because the heat system will give us the ability to create power for RF machines, and it will be actually might actually make coal coke a worthwhile investment in the long run. Although not really, because it just I don't know, coal coke doesn't really seem like it'd be worth it. I don't know. I don't know. I am going to make my first 10 of these guys, who will make 10. Shred those down. We will grab 10 coal from the mines. We will vein mine the coal since it's less dangerous than the other methods. Because if you spend a lot of time down here with the coal, you will get coal lung, and that is not fun. So if we just skip that, because there is no trench mask, somebody needs to get their act together with making an actual faithful 112 port for HBM mod. But I don't know. That's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. You can expect it to happen, but nobody will ever manage to port 1710 to the 112. So if you want to enjoy your 112, you have to enjoy it with all of the extra unfaithful rubbish, like not having, hemp, not having crucible, not having coke oven, not having cokers, not having combination oven, not having vacuum oil, not having you can just I could just list it off forever. There's a list of 100 billion things that you don't have, and then there's one cool thing that you do have, which is the UU Matter Gigafactory. And then you also get all of the cool older different reactor stuff, which got replaced or phased out or changed, and you can see how the progression of that is, especially with the big reactor, or the reactor itself, which is right here. It's basically the same thing as the IC2 liquid reactor, but way more stable and less expensive. So way better than the IC2 one, which is nice. But it's the same dimensions, which is why I'm saying it's basically the same thing. Like it's 5x5 cube, and this is giving me sulfur, by the way. Which the sulfur itself is used to make niter, I think, and other stuff, but we'll deal with that later. But for now, we'll just focus on turning our coal into pulverized coal. We'll need to automate this at some point for the production of massive amounts of steel, because that's what I need. I don't need tiny amounts of steel, I need all of the steel. But we will not do that right now. We have to do this for now. So now I can combine this and this to get steel powder, and take this to the furnace. I could put it through here, actually, probably, and it would give me what I need. But I'm going to take it to the furnace instead. Oh, we should also be making charcoal right now. But I lost my bucket, I think. Oh, no, I still have it. Last episode, we died to the thingy. The stupid thing. Which made 0 sense. Corrupt broadcaster. This should not exist. It should not exist. It's just annoying. I mean, it should exist, but can it be just less common? Can we just have it be less common, please? Like in 1710, where it's like super rare, and if you find one, you're just like really unlucky. Can we have it like that instead of like this, where it's like 1 every 5 blocks, and you can't walk out of your base without just accidentally walking into one or something like that? Could we just have that, please? That'd be nice. But anyway, yeah, we'll chop down this tree, which has grown too big, and every other tree is now attached. Or is it? Oh, I did chop off some other trees. That's fine. That's what I needed to do. That should give me my starting charcoal. Or more charcoal than I had to begin with. Yeah, I need to automate crate production, clearly. Because that is what I need a lot more of. Or just this wood stuff. This weird wood is very nice. Treated wood crate is a nice item, honestly. I'm sure these will come in handy later when we go to make stuff in space. But for now, we have sulfur. How is this going? Chamber's going pretty good. This guy's got his energy maxed out. We probably should make an energy cube from the other mod. Get this thing smelting up. Yeah, that might be a smart idea to get started with our first energy storage block. Right, let's do that. What do we need for the energy cube from thermal expansion? We will go with the thermal expansion cube for now, because the this is actually pretty easy, isn't it? Just a lead gear, iron, some glass. Right, I can do that really easily. We'll set up this like so. Just pour this out in there, and then glass will be the hard part, but the glass is easy. Oh, and yes, we can now finally make the next tier of anvil, which is what I wanted to do before the end of the episode. Why did I want to make this anvil? Well, this anvil is able to make the assembly machine, other stuff, and things that I will need for getting progressed through HBM mod. Honestly, the lack of the crucible, I feel like the progression has been substituted by all of these other mods. So I think the progression with HBM mod in a kitchen sink pack for 112 is actually way better than just not having kitchen sink. If you don't have a kitchen sink with the 112 version, you're tough luck. You will have getting everything is going to be difficult. So we now have these 6 ingots. We can make another anvil, which is kind of expensive at this stage of the game, but it's worth it. For getting the boilers and things that we can now get, and then make energy from that. And this will get us to the first forms of energy production for us from HBM mod.